right, and we are going to have an early stream of our other chess players game. So this is Techawe, our other NWACC player. He was supposed to play at 7:30, but he drew his 6:30 match. So according to the NJCAA rules, if you draw in their D3 chess matches, you have to play again to figure out the winner of that draw. So they may not have time to play at 7:30. So instead, we're going to watch the rematch of this game. And this is against Pechibay from Crowder College. So yeah, this is one of our newer chess players. Very new to chess with us. He's slowly making his way up the ranks. We'll see how he does against Pechibay. Okay, so both players off to a quick start. I don't remember. I wasn't watching all of this last game, so I don't know if they are playing similar moves as their last game. But looks like White's going with a pretty standard London system opening here. Black got both knights out, both his bishops up. His queen kind of just stuck back there for now. So this is our first stream of Techawe's games. Normally you would be watching Sand Lizard, but again, just one of our newer chess players here. So Pechibay from Crowder College here, attacking the bishop. It's defended, so nothing to worry about. Techawe chooses to advance his pawn and attack the knight instead. Pechibay, and I hope I'm saying that right, choosing to capture the bishop. I think Techawe just needs to figure out which piece he's going to recapture with. He recaptures with the queen, gaining a little bit of open space there. Now Pechibay retreating. Generally not a good move, but this is okay. Perhaps didn't want to go to this side square for his knight. Techawe now castling queen side. And Crowder College continuing the attack on the queen side here. Continuing the attack on the queen side. Techawe choosing to ignore it, advancing the pawn. Just going for trades, it looks like. Just fine. Generally, I would say this looks a little bit better for White. White has a lot of good options. Not sure about that move. Just leaves his knight, his king, just open to attacks now. Gonna definitely have to watch that. Probably the better thing to do would be to have taken with the queen, but we'll see how this progresses. An attack on the queen there. White has to move the queen out of the way. And let's see what Techawe chooses to do. Excuse my camera angle there, setting things up last minute. Techawe trying to figure out where to move his queen. Now, a couple options here. The only issue is that if he moves his queen too far away, yes, if he moves his queen too far away, the knight is under attack. Knight defended right now. That might have been a mistake. It looked like the queen was attacking the knight, but what may have been happening is this queen might have been trying to work his way towards the queen side. I'm not sure if black sees that. I imagine that that's the idea, but we'll see. Currently, queen side very, very weak. The king will probably have to retreat inwards. But it's okay, you know, one pawn on the edge is not a big deal. So White with all of his pieces developed, his rooks are nice and connected. Black, a little bit of an opening on the queen side, but not quite developed yet. Now chooses to castle queen side, gaining a little bit more momentum now. Now if he starts developing his knight again, White might run into some issues here. So again, if you're just joining us, this is Techawe from NWACC versus Pechibay from Crowder College. Crowder College, generally a good chess program. I remember them from last season when we were just starting off our chess program. They had a lot of players in the top ranks there. So this would be a huge win for us if NWACC could get this win, but we will see. Right now, a fairly even game. Techawe up by 1 pawn, as you can see, by 1 point. But that could quickly change. A nice fork there found by Techawe. That pawn was unprotected. And black now choosing to ignore the attack on his rooks. A lot of open positions here. A lot of open weak pieces, not defended pieces. So we'll see how this develops. White choosing to take one of the pawns, one of the rooks. I would imagine that black recaptures instantly, but we'll see. But a very nice fork there. And now black sees the pawn there. Not immediately in danger here, but this could start becoming a problem if white starts attacking this pawn here. So we're gonna have to watch out for that, but we'll see. But yeah, very nice fork earlier. If I go back a couple moves, this was all well and fine, but right when black castled, that's when this became a huge problem for black. Oh, not sure what happened to my screen there. I'm going to refresh this. White choosing to move his pawn up. Not sure about that. Not sure what the idea is there. Probably could have moved his knight back. Didn't have to lose it. But it's okay. Black captures. We'll see how this develops further. That's the beauty of chess. So many different possibilities, so many different combinations, so many things you could try. Wow. Okay, we got some action going here. So white choosing to take pawn, offering the trade in queens. Black takes the trade in queens. Here the game could get a little interesting depending on how both these players play. Again, they drew their last match, so obviously evenly matched. White taking his time. Obviously the attack is on the bishop, perhaps thinking about where to retreat with the bishop. Also attacking the pawn. So not sure which piece black is attacking currently, either the bishop or the pawn, what his mind is on, but we'll see. He chooses to move up at the same time attacking this diagonal here, this weak pawn. Black chooses to defend that pawn, doesn't immediately capture. He could have captured here and threatened with tempo this rook, but we'll see. Get a little glass of lemonade there. Still on white. White running a little short on time. Techawe running a little short on time, but again, this is 10 plus 5, so they do gain back 5 seconds for every move. Okay, and since black didn't take the pawn earlier, white can now threaten with that pawn. Now black moves there, threatens the rook. And you're gonna have to be a little, and Techawe's gonna have to be a little careful because a lot of options from the knight here. A lot of things that could happen. The game could get tricky. Just gotta watch a lot of things here. You know, chess is a very cerebral game. At the end of the day, we're playing at 7:30 about right now. You know, it's tough to get a good couple of chess games going. Your mind's tired. I know my mind's a little tired even watching this game right now. I'm having a hard time seeing all the possibilities. But, you know, this is why they are competitors. So white moves the rook out of the way. Black choosing to move his knight a little forward there, attacking the rook, protecting his bishop still. But mainly the point of this move, I think, is to attack that rook. And white takes a pawn. Great move. Black can't really recapture the bishop, but can definitely take that loose pawn there, and he does. Can't recapture because he loses the rook trade there. So overall, black up by 3 points, white up by 3 points, excuse me. But white generally looking a little bit better. Rooks are connected. Bishop doing a lot of work, a lot of free places to move. Whereas black has a rook that's kind of just stuck here. Can't move forward, can't take. Only has 2 places to move here. Knight that's working on its own can go a couple of places. Now. And a bishop working on its own on the right side there, with some attacks. So overall, I would say white's looking a little bit better now. And there comes the trickiness with the knight, putting the check on the king. Only 1 place for the knight to go. One minute left on the clock there, so Techawe's gonna have to watch his time. Generally in a better position, but not much time. Has to play faster. Decides to move his pawn up. That's probably a mistake there. Easy recapture. Puts the rook in under attack. $50 seconds left. Plenty of time if he just takes a move every now and then. And he chooses to sacrifice the rook. He could have even lost. Okay, well, I'm guessing he's going to trade there. He's going to take. He does. Check. Now the game is even. Even position. This is not looking for white. Not looking good for white. Very, very little time. A check on the king. Just tosses that piece in there. Gains himself a little bit of extra time. Moves the bishop away, attacking a pawn. At this point, you'd like to see this bishop this pawn is pretty much given away. You'd like to see that pawn maybe defended and maybe get the king involved into play. There's not very many other pieces left, but maybe perhaps get a pawn, a king involved. You'll probably see that coming in shortly. An attack on the rook. Rook moved out of the way. Still plenty of time to win the game. If the only thing is just to move a little bit quicker. And black has nothing to worry about. 8 minutes left. Defending. And takes. That's a blunder. Now, this is in huge favor of black. White just falling to pieces. And that's okay. This happens. A great game played by white. Just happened to not quite get there at the end. Just better time management, I would say. And here comes the eventual queen. And that'll do it. All right. Good game from both players, Crowder's Pechibay and Techawe. That settles the draw. So this game will go to Pechibay from Crowder College. Thanks for watching. And let's do a quick, let's look at the game review very quickly. See what the computer says. So as you can see, white with the clear advantage, and then just as he ran out of time, his plan just fell to pieces. Overall, great play from both players, though.